Hey,
Hello, Julie. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Awesome.
So today, we are going to talk about one of the neighborhoods that we get asked about quite a bit in Scottsdale is McDowell Mountain Ranch.
McDowell Mountain Ranch. People don't really even know where it is. It's kind of nestled in the mountains of the McDowell Mountains. And just a beautiful kind of well-planned master community that we had fun exploring and we want to share with you.
Yes, absolutely. So what we're going to do today is we are going to talk about the real pros and cons, not just the neighborhood and, what's included, what's not included, but some of the, like I said, some of the real pros and cons about thinking if you're thinking about moving to the community, just kind of what's out there. So, where exactly is McDowell Mountain Ranch?
It's tucked right up against the McDowell Sonoran Preserve in North Scottsdale. You're just east of the 101. And one of the biggest draws is how connected you are in the neighborhood to the outdoors.
Yes, it is a master plan community built mostly in the 90s and early 2000s with everything from condos all the way up to luxury custom homes.
And compared to some other North Scottsdale communities, there's a pretty wide range of price points.
Yes.
You'll find townhomes, homes, and some beautiful view properties. So let's break it down. We've got three pros and three cons, and let's start with pro number one.
Let's start with pro number one.
If you're someone who likes to hike before work, walk the dog, bike, or spend weekends outside, this neighborhood really delivers.
You literally have hundreds of miles of trails right outside your neighborhood.
And you almost feel like you're living in the preserve instead of just next to it.
Absolutely.
hmm Um, and that brings us to pro number three, which is something you don't think about is just how convenient everything is. You've got grocery stores, restaurants, coffee shops, fitness centers, all within just a few minutes.
And you're close enough to the Scottsdale quarter and Kierland, but you don't feel like you have to live right in the middle of all of that traffic.
Right. Okay. So let's talk about the things that buyers should know before they fall in love with the neighborhood.
Because every neighborhood has its trade-offs. So, con number one, the first thing that buyers notice, many of the homes definitely here have that classic 90s Scottsdale look.
Right. And this is where my design brain kicks in. I actually don't mind it. I mean, the finishes might be dated, but the floor plan, the bones are good. Vaulted ceilings and just open living spaces. And they're really easier to modernize than maybe some older homes in central Scottsdale or South Scottsdale.
Yes, that is such a good point. Buyers often see that the cabinets instead of seeing the potential. So
Right.
you're going to have more of the wood-looking cabinets unless a property's been updated to have more of the lighter style cabinets. So
hmm
that is a really good point.
Yeah. Okay. Con number two. The
So
second thing,
yes,
right?
is if you're looking for an expansive backyard, this is probably not the community for you.
Exactly. The neighborhood was designed around preserving open space. So instead of giant private lots, you get parks, trails, mountain views, and community amenities. It's really about deciding what matters more to you.
Yes, absolutely. So getting into our third con, we do have one that kind of surprises people that are relocating from out of state. McDowell Mountain Ranch has what's called a Community Facilities District, or a CFD.
So basically, part of your property taxes help pay for the roads and infrastructure that built that community. It's not necessarily a deal breaker, but it's just something we explore explain to our buyers before they make an offer.
Yes, yes. So there are some additional taxes that are need to be included in
Right.
that financial decision.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about our favorite neighborhood spots.
There's so many. Well, there's AJ's. I love an AJ's. If you don't know what AJ's is, look it up because you're gonna love it.
Yes,
But I think for me, my favorite is the Vig. After a morning hike, you can sit on the patio, order lunch, just kind of hang out, and it's just a really cool place to go.
yes. The Vig is one of my most favorite restaurants. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Um, Mine, I would think, is honestly just driving home at sunset. Those mountain views never get old. And honestly, Arizona has the most spectacular sunsets. So it's really beautiful in that golden hour when the
Hmm.
sun is setting.
Yeah, that is pretty. So, okay, who is McDowell Mountain Ranch really for? Um, what do you think, Don?
It's for outdoor lovers, just very much that tight neighborhood feel. Really people who are looking for a home that are more of just walk out the front door and hit the hiking trail.
Yeah, yeah. But if your dream is an acre lot with no HOA and total privacy, this probably isn't the neighborhood.
Absolutely. So if you're thinking about moving to Scottsdale and you're trying to narrow down neighborhoods, we would love to help.
Give us a call, send us a text, or leave a comment below. We read every one of them. And if there's a Scottsdale neighborhood you'd like us to cover, let us know. We'll see you in the next video.
See you next time.